Hey, what is good, everybody? Today I want to talk about, overcoming lust as a dude, as a guy, as a bro. I know everyone's got challenges. Everyone's watching porn nowadays. Everyone's on Instagram seeing some baddie girls. You can't really do much about it, but that's why I've been trying to, get it going, trying to be a little better, you know, because if you can overcome lust, come on, you can overcome a lot of things. That's like the hardest one to beat. I haven't really done it, but I have made some pretty good progress. Like I know we got a lot of wankers here. Back then I was just beating it every day. You know, beating it, shower, everyday shower and beating it like a fucking gooner. No life, come on. But I don't know. One day it was just like, you know what? I had enough of this. No, I'm joking. It doesn't just go like that. You see something on YouTube and you're like, wait, maybe gooning every day isn't so great for me. Maybe watching porn ain't so great for you. Maybe it does fuck up your mind. Maybe it is addictive like cocaine. So I was like, yeah, okay. And dude, I'm telling you, I learned about it. Doesn't mean you'll quit. You don't just quit. It's like you learn about it. I was like, oh, great. I know not to watch porn. I know not to jack off. Doesn't mean I won't do it. Still gonna do it. That's the fucking problem. So for like years and years, I was like, no, I don't want to watch porn. I don't want to jack off. Still fucking doing it. No progress, but recently I have been making decent progress. It's like you do gotta change it, and the mindset in here is in here. You gotta stop thinking of yourself like a gooner. If you don't think yourself like a gooner, you won't whip it out and start gooning. But of course, not that easy. I'll tell you one thing. Actually, this is terrible advice, but it has worked a little bit. Is to do a different bad habit. It's kind of stupid, but like, hey, it works for me. So instead of gooning, I started to play more video games. And for me, video games much easier to quit. Now I'm pretty much not playing as much as well, so it's way better. But you gotta be careful though, because you never know when this addiction comes back. It's always like in the shadows, just waiting to strike you, waiting to get you. You'll never really beat it. You never beat lust addiction. You never beat porn addiction. You might think you've beaten it, and you're scrolling, little doom scrolling, mindless, and then boom, you see a fucking bad Korean plastic surgery bitch, and you're like, fuck. Search for some. Go scroll through that profile, and you're lost again. And I think lust is much harder to beat, so you gotta start off with one. No, for me, I think jacking off is the worst. People say porn's the worst, but I feel like jacking off is worse. First, you gotta start somewhere. So you gotta stop jacking off. Alright, watch all the porn you want, I don't care. But you have to stop jerking off. And eventually, you build up. You're like, okay, I'm gonna stop watching porn too. Okay, I can stop doing that. And eventually you stop watching porn. You're like, okay, I'm gonna stop doing all these lustful activities. I gotta stop looking at this softcore porn on Instagram. Looking at these bad little Koreans with their filters and shit. I'm not saying like I've done it, but this is my plan. I'll update you guys one day. So far, it's going all right. Of course, I'm still not perfect. I'm still, getting some urges sometimes. Still looking at things sometimes. But like, hey, what can you do? I'm just making some progress. It's getting better. I'm getting better at my craft. Getting better at the skill of resisting the urge. But so far, just keeping yourself busy. Like, that's what's done for me. And it's always when there's no school, summertime, nothing to do. Then you're like, oh, I'm so bored. I'm just gonna scroll on Instagram, and boom, that's what fucking gets you. So I've been keeping myself busy, whether it's good habits or not. Video games, whatever. Gym, I've been doing that. Keeping myself busy, trying to go outside as much as possible, because you're not gonna be fucking wanking it outside, are you? So try to keep yourself out as much as possible. Don't stay indoors so much. That's just my plan. I don't know if it's gonna work. I might just go into the craziest relapse like next week and I start fucking beating it like crazy. Who knows? But that's all part of the journey. It's not a linear straight line up. A little curve. It goes ups and down until eventually you get to the point, you know? For me, it's just substituting it for different things, like learning a skill, going to the gym, running, or just playing video games. That's obviously the worst one, but for me, video games are much easier to beat than porn. But I can substitute the time I used to watch porn and jack off to, you know, play video games instead, and eventually I'll beat video games as well. It's tough, but that's how you do it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think it will. So far it's pretty good. I'm doing pretty good in that direction. Gotta keep building these good habits, keep being consistent, stop being so complacent, stop being such a little pussy bitch, and start just getting to work. So you guys tell me what methods you got. I would love to know what you guys be doing to get out of this, you know, terrible addiction. You guys tell me, because my method I know is probably not the best, but it's just what works for me. I'd love to try out what you guys do, and I might, you know, tell you guys how it goes in a few weeks, see if I've done better, or it turns out it's the worst thing ever, and then I plummet all the way to ground. Who knows? Only time will tell, really. Just gotta keep sticking to good habits. Alright, bye.